6 attempts. And he's made 4 of them for a factor, 6 apiece.
Now Canada looks to extend their defence. That's was Frogley's intention there. He's obviously got the smaller, faster guys on court, hoping to try and press Netherlands into submission.
Van de Geert back out there. Borisov, the Canadians won't mind them putting them up. So Van der Linden has it. That's a very costly error, or it may prove to be a costly error for the Canadians. Van der Linden, they're up by 6. 2.5 minutes remaining in this semi-final. Wheels his way around, passes out. Van der Werf is there. Less than 10 on the shot clock now. The pass goes in, and another one, and they can't get a shot in. But I suppose on the other hand, leading by 6, they did manage to eat up about 25 seconds of time.
Absolutely. Frogley wants fast turnovers here, and he wants transition responses. He cannot afford to slow the game down.
And the ball through Van der Linden with 2 minutes and 3 seconds left in the match. 56-50. The Netherlands in front after they led by 2 at half-time. And the foul called on 14, who is Van Breugel. In fact, Gertner it was. Makes the first. The margin now out to 7. The second after a lot of thought. So it's an 8-point margin with 2 minutes remaining in the match. And the Netherlands set to cause what many would suggest would be a boil-over. Although the Netherlands have impressed a lot of people as this tournament's gone on. Well beaten by the United States, but the Canadians started this tournament as virtually the favourites for the gold medal.
As many thought it could well be Canada and Australia. With each second that ticks off the clock, Frogley's job gets harder and harder.
So 5 fouls now for the big man, Cornelius van der Werf. He is out of the play. And he's made a very important contribution. 11 points for the big fellow. He scored them in a hurry and also took his fouls in a hurry. 58 playing 50. Canada with the ball and with 1 minute and 40 seconds remaining. Anderson, he's the man who's really inspired Canada throughout this match. They need some more inspiration now. Borisov in the middle of it. He'll take the ball. And a little bit of panic starting to set in the Canadians' game, you fancy. And they're down by 8 at the moment. Borisov had it. Gave it now to Anderson, who probably holds the key to Canada's chances in his hand right now. He needs a big 3. Up it goes, falls short again. Well, he'd hit 4 from 5 and he's missed now his last 2. They can't keep dropping, but certainly they were needed just then.
Mike Frogley's got all his three-point shooters on court so he can see what the game plan is. They need a quick foul here.
Jabari it was, who will go to the line. And Dave Durapos is the man who got himself the foul. So they've just got to, I guess, keep going to the line, sending the Netherlands to the line, hope they miss, and then make a fast transition and try to score a couple of threes themselves. But it's low percentage stuff, really, when you're down by 8 with 1:12 remaining. Mustafa Jabari. Well, that's part of the Canadian plan. I suppose you also want to pick out who you foul. make sure they're not necessarily good shooters. He gets the second one, and that makes it 9 points or 3 threes. But
have a look at Van der Linden working Anderson over. He hasn't given the young champion an inch, but Anderson's got a break now.
And he's looking for 3 and gets it. Number 5. And still a sniff for the Canadians. 6 points down, though. They want to force the foul once again. Van der Linden wants to stay out of trouble. Passes. Layup coming, or go back to Van der Linden. Now they can chew up the clock. Exactly what they're trying to do. Van der Linden with Van Brugel there as well. There's the foul. It was a long time coming. A long time coming. Basically, Van der Linden wouldn't let them get near him.
The amazing chair skills of the man. He ducks and weaves, goes in and out and under. Patrick Anderson trying to give him a coat hanger there.
And now Anderson with 4 fouls. Real concern on the Canadian bench. Another sub's about to be made. Henderson's about to go back in.
I got the shooter now.
Very rarely would he miss 2 in a row. Van der Linden gets one of the extras. So it's a 7-point game. 30 seconds to go. A lot can happen in 30 seconds of basketball, but a lot needs to happen for the Canadians. Up goes the 3. Durapos. No, not quite. Time to start celebrating. It's a 7-point margin. Van der Linden can make it 9. He's got 8 so far, and a smile creeping onto the face of Wim van Eck, the Dutch coach. And he misses the second. Now the clock restarts. What can the Canadians do here? They need a bit of magic. Anderson's the man with the magic touch. Again, it falls short. Henderson is there over the top. Take it out and put it up for another 3, but it's all over. All over Red Rover. The Dutch side have the ball, they have the bucket, and they have a shot at the gold medal.
There you see it, the pleasure and the pain of the game. The Dutchman celebrating. Van der Linden out on his knees there, dancing around, doing the famous Van der Linden dance. We've seen that a few times before. And the Canadians left to wonder why.
An amazing turnabout. The Canadians looked as if they were about to take this game away from the Dutch team when they led by 7 early in this second half. But now the Canadians disconsolate.
I think you'd have to say there in the battle of the coaches, there's no doubt that Van Eck used his bench very effectively, bringing the big guy in and out of the game. Van der Werf was a real strike force, both in terms of fouls and shooting. Brogley, on the other hand, seemed apprehensive with his bench, and there it is, the face of